Anyway, a little bit of spirulina, I think, right there. But then there's that seaweed, which I used a little kind of a blender thingy, but it's one of those ones you put down into the jar and it's handheld chill. So they're up here. I'm going to put some more of the honeycomb in there. Let me look at them real quick. There's only a few up in here. It's kind of sealed up, so maybe not. Anyway, I have a little gymnastic thing, that little blue thing that elevates it off of the holes. So I can put it on there, and they'll eat that plate, or they don't eat it, they chew it up and spit it out. It'll be down on the bottom board. This is wax paper I put on them. I cut little holes in it. Put the wax paper. Let's see here. Get underneath this. The ants are relentless. So I have these little moats filled with Vaseline and then WD-40 on top. I gotta check them because inevitably they'll start they'll just walk across it eventually. We got some like pollen trap just in a little bit. So a couple of them, when they're rapidly bringing in pollen, they'll march in and go through the little pollen trap, and I'll get a little bit. I haven't seen any varroa mites since my treatments in spring. Not a one. But I did treat them anyway. About, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. See if I see any varroa. If they drop down dead, that's where you'd see them. But I don't think I've seen any. Not a one. I'll zoom it in and do a slow. And is that a little baby moth? I think that's a moth I saw coming in. Let me see if I can, right there. I seen a moth go in. Yep. There's a little moth. And they took care of her. So that's a real problem. Sorry, oh, there one is right there flying at me. I'm gonna zap that little fucker. You're gonna get it. I think that's another little moth right there. Yep. So they're getting in there. These are the little caps. These are on the top of the drones. I've seen those come off blue. Freaked me out. I thought somebody was marking drones. Man, it was this kind of blue hue. I've seen it in my other hive, some nurse bees that had just hatched out, and they still had that little tiny bit kind of the egg or whatever stuck to them. There's one right there. Kind of a trip. There's somehow a bee got down here. I don't know how that happened. But that bee got DE'd. I haven't seen a, oh, is that a varroa? Let me see, where was I? Still don't see any. And I was getting, back in May, 200 dead mites on this board the day after oxalic acid vaporized with my VAP. No, we're on. Okay, so I should grab this pollen. I can make some, let me grab that little moth, that little bastard. I should collect this up. Oops. Damn it. Fumble fingers. Anyway, now I've got DE that popped through. That's okay. Little DE is good for you. But I'm going to make some pancakes maybe. I should grab that right now. Make some pancakes. Anyway, it got pretty hot today. It was like 97, and right there, that thermometer, I think, spiked to about 107 for just a minute, like a 15-minute time, right around 2 p.m. It went within like, 20 minutes on either side of the spike. It was like 102, 107, then back to 102, and then within 30 minutes either side it was under 100. And that's way up here, where most of the brood is down here, a little bit up here. Myrtleize that moth. These guys just hang out all night. I see a moth trying to come in and like one of the girls and start chasing it off. If I see it on the camera, I come out here and I blast them. Where's my blaster? I blast them with my assault weapon. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put the lid back on. I'm gonna run up and get that pollen. Vents are covered. No top vent. Not happening. Let the bees control it. Oh, there's one right there. Check it out. Greater Wax Moth. You little sumbitch. I'm gonna get you. Lens is probably all fucked up with the DE. One less matte wax moth. Go to hell, little wax moth.